Hello friends, welcome to Finance Tutorial. Today the topic we are going to discuss is the net present value. So in our earlier videos, we have discussed about how to calculate the present value or future value of a cash flow or a series of cash flow. So please go ahead and check out those videos if you want to learn. So coming back to our today's topic, the net present value. It is one of the most popular method or technique when it comes to capital budgeting decision making or analyzing whether a project is going to generate profits for the investors. So it basically uses the time value of money to analyze whether a project is going to generate wealth for the investors or not. So the net present value is calculated as a present value of cash inflows minus present value of cash outflows. So we calculate the present value of both cash inflows and outflows and subtract one from another to know the present value and net present value. So if the net present value comes out to be positive, it means that the uh, project is going to be profitable, that is it is going to generate wealth for the investors. And if it comes out negative, then it is going to result in net loss. So let's understand it with an example. Suppose you have an idea for starting a new business. You have done your analysis of money you need to invest in the business initially and the annual cash flows it will generate over the next 5 years. The cash flows are as follows. So at year zero, the cash flow is negative 1000. That is, you are investing $1,000 in the business, and from year one through year five, it is going to generate $200, $300, $400, $200, and $100 respectively. And your cost of capital is 10%. So you need to decide whether you should do the investment or not. So if you draw a timeline, the cash flow at year zero is minus 1000. Cash flow at year one is $200. So you need to discount each cash flows to its present value at year zero to calculate to get the net present value. So the year zero cash flow is already at its present value. To get the present value of year one cash flow, you need to divide it by the 1 plus r to the power n, that is 1.1 and to the power 1. So if you do 1 divided by 1.1, then you get the present value interest factor of 10% for first year. And if you do 1 divided by 1.1 to the power 2, then you get the present value of present value interest factor of 10% for year 2. Similarly, you can get the present value interest factor for other years. And when you multiply this with your cash flow, you'll get its present value at year zero. When you add all the cash flow at its present value, then you'll get the net present value. So year one interest factor is 1, year 2 interest factor is sorry, year 0 interest factor is 1, year 1 interest factor is 0.9091, year 2 interest factor is 0.8264, year 3 present value interest factor is 0.7513, 0.6830, and 0.6209 for year 4 and 5. So when you multiply the cash flows with the present value interest factor, you'll get the present value. So for year 1, the present value is negative $1,000. For year 2, the present value interest factor is present value is $181.82. For year 3, $247.93. For year 3, $300.53. For year 4, $136.60. And for year 5, it is $186.28. So when you add all the cash flows at its present value, you'll get the net present value. When you add all these cash flows at its present value, you'll get the net present value, that is $53.16. You can also use a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet to calculate the net present value. So you have to write all the cash flows in ascending order. There's year 0 first, then year 1, year 2, then year 3, then year 4, and then year 5 cash flows. So the formula you need to use is the function you need to use is NPV. So you have to give the first year 0 cash flow at the beginning, that is a negative $1,000 plus NPV. Then you have to give the rate of interest, which is 10%. Then you have to give all the cash flows from year to year 5. You can either give it at once. You can select cell C2 to cell G2, or you can give one cash flow, then give a comma, then give year 2 cash flow, then give a comma, then give year 3 cash flows, and so on. So you'll get the net present value of $53.16. So the net present value comes out positive. It means that the project is going to generate wealth for the investor, or it is going to be profitable. So you should invest in the project, or you should accept the project. I hope you would have understood the topic. Please like and subscribe to my channel and share the video with your friends. Also, go ahead and check out my Patreon channel. The link is given in the description. Please subscribe to my Patreon channel if you like my work. Thank you very much.